Hello everyone, I hope you've had a great day so far and that you're doing well. For this video we'll be going through a quick unboxing of a 1:24 scale Tachikoma, and this is the 2045 version, 2045 being the 2045 continuation of Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. So I've had this one, well, it's been in the backlog in the sense that it's been out of the country, but it's only recently come down, so I thought I would actually just do the unboxing now. One, because it's actually a cute little box, and two, it somewhat aligns to some stuff I found in the so wonderful work in progress vault. So yes, joy. Now I picked this up from my good friends at Hobby Link Japan, so I will make sure there is a link to this particular Tachikoma in the description below if it actually strikes your fancy. There was an earlier Tachikoma kit, well there's actually a few that were based off the actual Season 1, Season 2 standalone complex anime from years back. I think they're probably discontinued out of production / retired, so if you get your hands on one, they're actually not bad kits, but I'll see if I can find it and I'll throw the link down if I do see it, but there'll definitely be the 2045 version, which is still very Tachikoma looking. Anyway, so here we have the front of the Tachikoma construction kit. So we have the Tachikoma front and center with this particular iteration of the major sitting on top. So that is some very nice front box art. Very plain, but works very well. In terms of the rest of the box, so there's the bottom of the box with a nice little front side shot of the Tachikoma. In terms of the side of the box, so we have some blurb, I assume, about either the Tachikoma or the 2045 standalone complex. Sadly, it is all in Japanese. We do have the front and rear of the Tachikoma. The rear will take a little bit of getting used to. It's not the pod that we were accustomed to in seasons 1 and 2, but I still think it's quite practical. And in terms of the other side of the box, so just some more shots of the Tachikoma. I still quite like it. It's a Tachikoma. You can't go wrong. And then top of the box, which is a rinse and repeat of the bottom. Is there anything on the back? No, there isn't. Okay, so in terms of inside the box, what do we have? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of runners and the manual. So I will crack open these plastic bags and then we will have a better look at everything that is included. Okay, with everything out of the bags, so here we have the front of the construction manual. Unlike Bandai manuals, this is all in Japanese. I'm also trying to think if I've actually built any kits released by Wave. I believe I have some, but I can't recall if I've actually built any, so this could be a first. So that's the front. We have a breakdown of the included runners. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, polycaps, and I do know there's a behemoth of a sticker sheet, which is both good and bad. So that's front. In terms of the back, so a color and seal guide, sadly all in Japanese, but to get it looking really good, you probably will need to apply some paint, but that's okay. So in terms of how the Tachikoma builds, so the booklet pretty much gets straight into it. So it looks like it will start off with the main Tachikoma torso or body. Build that through, then build the back pod. Followed by the legs, and I can only assume this basically means build 4 of, given the Tachikoma does have 4 legs. Build the arms, put everything together, and there you go. Now I suspect this will then be some instructions to convert it from a standard bipedal into an actual vehicular mode. So basically take off its feet, replace them with wheels, and it actually looks like there will be a bit of a actual transformation gimmick of the back wheel. So it's not a full parts form in that regard. That's pretty cool. And we also have some nice color images. So there you go. So Tachikoma basically has a bipedal mode and a vehicle mode, which this one is. It will take a little bit of getting used to, but it's actually not that bad. It's quite cool. So that was the manual. In terms of what else was included, so we do have a very big sticker sheet. That is an awful lot of stickers. A lot of them will be detail correcting, some will be color correcting, so time will tell as to how many of them I end up using. So that was the stickers. In terms of the runners, since we have a fair few to go through, so here is the A runner, all in that nice Tachikoma blue. A little bit of detailing here and there, which isn't too bad, but it will be predominantly nice flat surfaces, which is pretty good. That should mean the build part should be pretty quick. The B runner in black. So some of this will be for the torso, parts of the pod, and that might even be part of the back wheel. We have 2 C runners, which are exactly the same. Once again, all in blue, so probably your 4 legs, basically. We have a D runner in silver, such a nice silver. It actually does look like proper silver. Definitely a nice array of details in that section there. Definitely very weird having all these very small runners to look at. We have the E runner in white, so the usual Tachikoma little iPods, the wires, and some of the claw hands. We have 2 F runners in silver, exactly the same. What do we have here? We have 2 G runners, exactly the same as well. We can get them aligned. So that's back in that black. So some will probably be wheels, hand/feet, things like that. We have a very small H runner for a little translucent orange piece. And then lastly, we have a silver polycap runner. This will be very interesting. This definitely feels a lot more sturdy than the usual polycaps from Bandai. Reminds me of Kotobukiya's, but actually feels like it's got a bit more softness about them compared to Kotobukiya polycaps. And also that's in silver, if I didn't mention that. So that brings us to an end of the unboxing of the Tachikoma Standalone Complex 2045 version. looks like it will be a very interesting build. It still retains a lot of the original look and feel of the Tachikoma that we were exposed to some time ago, but has tweaked some of its external design to work with the new 2045 anime, which does remind me I do need to catch up on that because I think season 2 is about to come out. The amount of TV I need to catch up is parallel to my building backlog. Well, actually, I take that back. My building backlog is much more worse, but still, backlog galore. As I said at the beginning of the video, I will have a link to the Tachikoma over at HobbyLink Japan. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. All of this does help to support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link in the description below. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in the next video. See ya.